Hey, good morning, everybody. So today is going to be March 4th. It's a Monday here in Colorado Springs, Colorado. And so therefore, my goal today is try and do a minimum of 8 hours and $200. So that's what I'm going to try and achieve. Right now it is 3:18 in the morning at the charging station. 4:30, well, let's see. So I'll be probably done about 4:15, 4:30, and I can start my morning in that regard. And so I'm charging up to 100%, and we'll see what happens. And as long as I stay cool, calm, and collected, don't get frustrated by, trash trips or things of that nature, I should be fine. So, um, the short trips lead to the long trips, right? And that's what we've always said. And in this town, the market is not as big as Denver or any other city, and so therefore we don't really have the luxury to cherry pick. And so therefore, so based on that, you kind of do have to accept every single trip and hope for the best. Here lately, I haven't been getting a whole lot of Uber comfort trips, so they all been Uberx, um, and we'll see what happens. But the more you're out, the more successful you'll become, right? And so, especially if you're full time, which I am, and go from there. So, what I'll do, probably mid morning, once I get up to 10 trips, we'll do an evaluation on how the morning went, and then we'll try and do a conclusion of the day once I get 20 trips, and see where the chips fall in that regard. So, but alright, please like and subscribe, leave a comment, let me know what you guys think of everything. How can I improve? Your tips and tricks. What state and city you're in. How successful you've been since all the bullshit changes that's come down the pipeline. And so we're all in this together, and we'll persevere one way or the other. But I'll be back here when I have the 10 trips recorded. Peace out. Alright, hey, what's going on, everybody? So this is going to be the second segment where I did achieve 10 trips in 6 hours, and I'm at $144. So I'm averaging 24 an hour within that space. Meanwhile, I did have to pause this morning at 7:30, well, 7 o'clock, to get my mom to the elections because she's an election judge here for Colorado Springs. So once I took care of that, I was able to get back on and keep going. So now I am at the charging station, unfortunately, because I've already driven 205 miles and I'm down to 24% charging. And a lot of them were time to travel to customer, and then the final destination for customer equated to a bunch of miles, and that ate up a bunch of battery life for me. So I do prefer the shorter trips in that regard, but I can't control that, so is what it is there. But I'm still having a relatively good day. I am going to stay out. Again, the target goal is 200, and so I'm very close. I'm like $56 away, and so give me a couple hours and I'll be done with that in no time. And we'll see if it's busy around that point. I'll stay out for maybe another hour, but as the day gets longer, you don't want to stay out too long, because then you end up getting super tired, and tired and driving is not a good combination, right? So you want to be making smart, calculated decisions as far as what you want to do with being safe and still make some decent money. But yeah, so that's everything in a nutshell. $144.58, 6 hours, and so we'll see what the day brings. But meanwhile, I'm gonna have my lunch. It's 12:05 p.m. Mountain Time here in Colorado Springs. I'm at my local charging station downtown, and once I get back up and running, we'll go ahead and continue on. Peace out. I'll be back. Alright, I am finally done for the day. I did 9 hours, 17 trips, $205, and 22 an hour. And so, unfortunately, I did 270 miles, but that's on me because I accepted some pretty long trips as far as like time to customer. And so you want to try and minimize those miles down to like maybe 1 to 5 miles away. But I was accepting stuff like, 10 plus miles away. But that's what happens when you're out at 4:30 in the morning in a very large city. You can get spread out pretty quick. And so that's what happened today. And then in the middle of the afternoon, I did get the junk trips where there were short trips. And then things started picking up, and I finally hit my target. So we did good there. Tomorrow we'll try and make sure the mileage stays under to the best of my ability and go from there. And replicate today, right? And so you hit 200 a day for 7 days, you're at 1,400 a week. And so, or if you want to take Sunday off, you're at 1,200 a week. So at least in this region, it can be done. I'll take a screenshot and put it up on the channel so you can see it as well, what I did for today. And unfortunately, the tips weren't all that there. I think I got one Uber Comfort, and the rest were Uberx, which is weird because I'm in a Lexus. But that's what happens when you're in a small market. You get anything. There's no rhyme or reason. And and the other thing I was getting was a lot of guest requests. Like somebody made a trip for somebody, and that person never tips either, right? So, but again, whatever. But at this rate, I'm done. I hit my target. There is some, there's always going to be pros and cons in everything we do, but you try and minimize the cons as much as possible, especially the ones that are in your control. Outside of that, you just try and be aggressive, right? Stay out until you hit your target, then go home. And that's what happened today. But now I'm gonna go in, take a rest, and I'll get this video up, and then we'll try and rinse and repeat tomorrow. Peace out. Please like and subscribe. Leave a comment. Let me know your tips and tricks. Let me know where you're watching from, whether or not you've done Uber, whether or not you're using a Tesla. Give me all the whole shindig. So, but alright guys, peace out. Please like and subscribe. Later.